Hello everybody. We have been working on mean, median, mode, and range, and also box and whisker plots. So I'm going to go over another box and whisker plot with you and also talk about something called measures of spread. So for this example, I'm going to use the RBIs for 15 players from the 2010 Seattle Mariners. And an RBI is when in baseball, if a batter gets up and hits the ball and then somebody scores, that's called an RBI. So this is the Mariners RBIs here. So before we start our box and whisker plot, we always need to put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So first thing, I'm going to order least to greatest. Okay. So I'm going to start out with the smallest here, and as I go I'm going to cross them off so that way I make sure I have everything in there. So we have 4, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 25, 29, 33, and we have another 33. And it's important that you include both. 35, oops, 35, there's my 43, 51, 58, and 64. Okay, and just a good thing to note that you always want to recount your numbers here to make sure you have the same amount of numbers to start with as you do once you put them in order least to greatest. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now I am good to go. All right, so I'm going to fill out this chart here. This is going to help me create my box and whisker. So my least value that I have is going to be 4. That goes there. My greatest value is 64. Okay, my median, which means the middle. So if I have 15 numbers here, I know the middle is going to be my 8th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be my median. And so my first quartile, I'm going to take the numbers, the least amount all the way to the median, and I'm going to find the middle of this section here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to have at my 4th number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be my first quartile, or Q1. That's going to be 13. I forgot to put my median here. It's 29. My third quartile, I'm going to start at the median and go to my greatest value, and I'm going to find the middle here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 43. This is quartile 3. It's 43. All right, so now I am ready to create my box and whisker plot. So I'm going to take all of these pieces of information and I'm going to put dots above the corresponding numbers on my number line. So I'm going to start with the least value, which is 4. I'm going to put a nice big dot there. 64 is my greatest value. Here's 65 or 64. The median is 29. Okay, there's my median. My first quartile is going to be on 13. And the third quartile on 43. Okay, so to make my box and whisker, I'm going to start with the quartiles here, and I'm going to draw my box. Let me fix that here. And the line goes in the middle where your median is. And I'm going to connect these for my whiskers. Okay, so now I have my box and whisker plot. So from here, we need to talk about our measures of spread. So I'm going to measures of spread. Basically, if you think about it, how it is spread out across your number line. So two different ways to find measures of spread that we need to talk about. The first one is range. And I know you guys have already been working on range, and that's the difference between the greatest amount and the least amount. So I have 64, and you're going to find the difference, which is subtract 4 is 60. So my range here is 60. And then the other measure of spread that we need to find out is something called the interquartile range. Interquartile range. A lot of times mathematicians abbreviate that with IQR. Okay, so it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the range, which is the difference between the greatest amount and least amount of the interquartiles. So you're going to take your upper quartile, which in this case is my third quartile, which is 43. And you're going to subtract from the lower quartile. And that is 13. So 43 minus 13 is 30. So my range of this box and whisker is 60, and my interquartile range, or IQR, is 30. Okay? Okay, so from here, what I need you guys to do is go back to Google Classroom, and now there is a question in response to what is the difference between the range and the interquartile range of a box and whisker plot. All right, thanks.